In a world full of quick trends, Grace Beverley stands out with a digital product empire of over $30 million. From Oxnard student to digital entrepreneurship powerhouse, her products, Shreddy, the productivity method, and the business method are much more than just products. They're milestones of her journey, showcasing her evolution and mastery of digital innovation. Today, we're diving deep into Grace Beverley's personal brand and how her instinctive market insights and creative sales funnels have crafted products that resonate deeply with her audience. And we'll be specifically focused on her digital products, as she does have a wide variety of physical products as well. We'll be extracting actionable insights to help you as a content creator mirror a lot of the success she's had in this digital age. So let's hop right in. First, let's start by exploring how Grace created a brand that truly stands out. What moves did she make, and how can you apply these same strategies into your own content? Beginning her journey at Oxford, Grace used her personal fitness experiences to connect with an audience that shared her passions. But her content was more than just fitness advice. It provided a window into her daily life, blending authenticity and relatable challenges. This genuine connection was key to building a dedicated following. As her platform and brand grew, Grace understood that she had to adapt her strategies to maintain engagement across different social media platforms. And with this, she strategically tailored her content for each platform. On YouTube, she deepened her connection with detailed guides and personal stories. Instagram highlighted her day-to-day activities and product features, appealing to a visual audience. Meanwhile, LinkedIn showcased her as a thought leader, sharing insights that resonate with industry professionals. And on TikTok, Grace embraces a more spontaneous and raw approach, sharing uncut, humorous clips that engage a broader, often younger audience. This authentic and varied content strategy ensures that she's able to reach users wherever they prefer to engage online. And the difference is she didn't just build an audience, she built a community. Engaging directly with her audience through comments, live sessions, and responding to the feedback they gave her, she was able to build a personal brand that truly resonated with her fans. This constant interaction with their audience helped her understand what they truly cared about, and not only guided her in her content creation, but also launching products that they loved and trusted. Her proactive approach in building relationships has allowed her to turn her brand into an empire, not just by selling products, but by selling a lifestyle that her audience aspires to emulate. This authenticity and accessibility is really what helped Grace stand out in such a crowded digital marketplace. With a solid personal brand and loyal community, Grace turned her insights into action. Let's explore how she harnessed this understanding to develop products that meet her audience's exact needs. And when doing so, it's important to analyze Grace's market research and finding product market fit and what her audience actually wanted. Grace's first digital product was named Shreddy and started with simple vegan recipes and workout guides that tapped into a growing trend among her early followers. This may sound incredibly simple, but let's check out a quick clip of her talking about it.
Well, what sort of ballpark of money were you making from those PDFs?
I come from a very privileged background and have been open about that. But also at the same time, when I've publicly sold hundreds of thousands of PDFs for £35, like, do the maths. Ballpark figure, I think that we sold in total around 300 to 350,000 of those PDFs.
This clearly quickly opened her eyes. Recognizing a bigger opportunity, Shreddy evolved as a brand, transforming basic meal guides into a comprehensive wellness app. Her ability to identify and act on these broader lifestyle goals paved the way for even more sophisticated solutions. With her next product, the productivity method, Grace takes her own personal challenges and topics that she often talks about in her vlogs and turn them into a universal solution, being time management skills. Her solutions combined physical planners with a digital app and Notion templates, specifically designed to enhance time management, showing her deep understanding of her audience's needs for efficient scheduling and productivity. This seems like brilliant timing, but Grace hasn't always gotten her product timing right. Check out this clip of her being honest about this here.
So recently I had the world's worst business idea. I thought, why not make the ultimate planner for students when literally everyone who follows me has already left university? At uni, I got so fed up of writing the same revision schedules, module plans, lecture schedules over and over again. I wanted to create a planner that would take the guesswork out of doing well at university. I wrote a list of everything I'd have killed for when I was a student: semester planning, module planning, deadline planning, reading lists, weekly lecture plans, including a whole section with actual tips for how to do well with everything I learned at Oxford.
After developing the productivity method, a tool that catered to the complex scheduling needs of busy professionals, Grace noticed a shift in the aspirations of her audience. Many were not just looking to manage their time better, they were looking to actually leverage their time to actually build a business of their own. And of course, Grace saw an opportunity to guide these aspiring entrepreneurs even further. Her transparency about what worked in her business and what didn't deeply resonated and set the stage for her next product. As Grace's digital products gained traction and her success became increasingly visible, more of her content naturally began to focus on business topics. Grace's followers weren't just passive viewers anymore. They were potential entrepreneurs inspired by her success. Seeing the tangible results of her methods, many were eager to dive deeper into the business world and give it a try themselves. This growing interest led Grace to create the business method, which people were basically begging her to launch. This transition from the productivity method to the business method just shows Grace's brilliance and her understanding of where her audience is at. And this all comes down to the relationship that she's been able to build with them. It also underscores how her own experiences and open sharing about her business journey effortlessly created a new product that continued to align with her audience. Now that we've seen how Grace has built a strong educational foundation and launched products that aligns with where she's at in her career, let's quickly explore how she translates this engaged and inspired audience into loyal customers through her adept use of sales funnels. Grace's funnel starts with broad content to draw viewers in. From there, she uses targeted ads and high converting landing pages to turn viewers into buyers. Let's first break down how she funnels people organically. So Grace uses a link tree in all of her major social media platforms, and she puts it in the link in description or in her bio and things of that nature. And I typically recommend against doing this because, you know, prospects need to be funneled into one specific spot and really making it so that they don't have to make a bunch of decisions, and you're essentially just making the decisions for them and, you know, funneling their attention to the next step and making it really easy and streamlined process for them. But with Grace, she has such a massive personal brand. She has such a wide variety of topics that she talks about. And she also has so many different offers, both physical products and digital products. And so for that reason, she uses a link tree, and that's what works the best for her, right? She traffics people to her other platforms if they want to check her other content out. She also pushes people to her other videos and her latest videos. And then here we see she has her business method. She has towards the top. That's clearly the one that she is promoting the most and is the most relevant to her content right now and her latest and greatest offer. She also has Fatty, which is one of her other physical products, her podcasts, Revolut, her Tala store and website, bestsellers, and then all the way down here, she has her planners, both her physical planners and her digital planners. This right here is the productivity method. And then her book, and all the way at the bottom is Shreddy. And so you can tell that, you know, Shreddy is at the bottom of her list, and so is her digital planners, even though these are bringing her hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars every single month. And so that just goes to show the scale of the operations that she's at right now and how she's converting people based on this link tree. So now let's take a look at some of her ads and how she's converting people more directly to Shreddy in the productivity method. So here we can see on the Facebook ad library all of the ads that Grace is running. And typically what she likes to do is she avoids making any CTAs in her content, right? It comes off inauthentic, it comes off a little bit salesy, and Grace just has such a big following and audience that she doesn't need to do this and rely on this. And she likes to just give straight value in her content and then let the retargeting ads do all of the CTAs or asks to her audience for her. So here you can see she has some ads for Shreddy where it is taking people directly to the Shreddy landing page and is offering 20% off. You can see she also has some for the productivity method where she's giving people 7-day access for free for business insights. You can see some others for Shreddy where she's, offering her 12-week program. And so that is typically the best way to convert people, is by using retargeting ads and using those as your CTAs. Next, we're gonna break down some of these landing pages and how they're actually converting people and the copy that she's using to do this. So when it comes to Shreddy, let's go ahead and click on one of these ads. So when you click this ad, if you see on Instagram or Facebook, it'll take you to this. Welcome to Shreddy, built for real routines. So a big, bold headline, right? Fitness that fits your life anytime, anywhere. And so she's making it really convenient for people, which is psychological trigger. She's got the call to action, a sub headline with small text, and giving her social proof that, there's 900,000 other women who have achieved insane results, and you could be next. So it really makes you feel like there's a community and that you're missing out on something by not joining, right? So instant call to action, big button right there. But also she gets into some of the features and benefits as well. And it's really important when you are providing the features of your program to sell them as benefits, right? So this is the feature, but what is the benefit of that? Why are you gonna benefit from that feature? And so that's another important thing to note. She also has more credibility because it's on the App Store. And once again, she's using social proof to say, hey, we've got 900,000 people. It's also acting as authority as well, because, no one's gonna sell anything 900,000 times and it be, a bad product. And so she's also using these testimonials of, 98% of people feel more confident, and she's got her expert coaches in there. She's not actually doing much of the training at all. She's giving sneak peeks into, what you're getting and how it's going to help you. Here are her testimonials, and, continue to do call to actions. And then at the end, she is providing the price. More testimonials. And so really the overall structure is big, bold headline. She's giving the features and the benefits. She's showing, what the app will actually look like. She has a ton of social proof right here and statistics that make people really see her as an authority. She also is showing that, hey, I've got professional coaches in here that are no joke, and it's also more social proof because she's linking directly to the Instagram if people want to do further research. They get a sneak peek on the different programs and really just further educating the prospect. And then she goes into testimonials to show that people really are using this and getting insane results like she's promising. And then she goes into the price, further educating people and allowing them to make an educated decision. And then if you're still doubtful, you have the testimonials that are there for you to check out. And so she uses this format across all her different landing pages, and these convert at a super high rate. And she doesn't have a sales team. All of her landing pages do the sales and convert people on the page for her. And so that is really what that looks like for her. As you can see, Grace's journey from fitness influencer to business mogul is much more than a success story. It's a masterclass in digital entrepreneurship. And remember, just because you're a fitness influencer or an e-com expert now, it doesn't mean that you can't broaden your horizons in the future with the right strategy. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and insightful. And if you're looking to take your own digital product to the next level, or if you already have one, but your monetization strategies isn't quite dialed in, feel free to book a call in the first link in the description, and we can chat and see how your content strategy is going, how your monetization strategy is going, and what fixes or tweaks you could be making to follow in Grace's footsteps and make the biggest impact possible. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.